Awesome. Thank you. I know this is not very large. That's okay. I don't really necessarily need it to be big screen. Um, Big screen seems to be perplexing, if you will. That's okay. Hi, beauties. April 2026. Shall we focus? I know you are not deaf, and I know that you can hear for many reasons. What you are hearing should give you notice to you. Now, I'm going to just relax so I can speak freely, and then I will actually just move around a little differently. But I want to say thank you to all of you who needed just a breath of fresh air. This message won't actually start for 10 minutes. From there, it will have a description of details of what will be next. What can be. It's not a very long message, not intended to be breathy, clarified so that you can enjoy a gorgeous short read. This is April, and I am completely aware that you, yourself, and your flyest self stand in your sovereignty before you do anything, including once you realize the wind is blowing, the water is flowing, children playing, laughter, something, calm, no struggling, evening, and say the temperature, should you bring your own table? Should you bring your own chair? You would sing you a song, you would remember every moment. You no pause. Give yourself life. Because at that point, sure, at that moment, the choice was made. Uh-huh. 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 And that oxygen is up. So then what happens then when you are fulfilling your own? Different. You do not still yourself. Thinking, you look outside you. You don't need your boyfriend. You do not need your girlfriend. You do not need anyone else to you. Or keep you innocent for a while. That you come closer at your line of demarcation. So if you stand at your door, you should smell your own. Don't you have your own prostitution? Shouldn't you have your own prostitution? I'll save mine. I'll save mine. If yeah, so you think. Four. I'm sure you'd think otherwise. If I posted this any other way in the name. Yeah, you see the background. Aren't you a house complex somewhere else? Outside of my house, what goes on? Never mind to the background. It's very something. Big festival. Hug you. Your mom picks you, hug you. Hug cheek. But you hug you. That you don't come to just let me. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, the first consequences too. That wasn't happy. That wasn't happiness. The sweetest act and just being natural own you. The sweetest chill difference is so long. And enlightening the same cleaning out your ears is the risk of leaving it to polish. If you ever clean out your ears, you can hide there might be an answer in here too. Since somebody saying otherwise, you'd still breath life to who you made. But yeah, should you point yourself? Yeah. The drive-by says I'm on my way home. So pointing. I'll be pointing at you. You know, hunger doesn't play your game. Simply sway. You got my show? Made it did sway. It's okay. Don't worry about asking. No, don't worry about asking. It's okay. He stayed in 97. No, I'm sure that man never came out of high school. Since you wanted to ask a bunch of questions about Sway, you should probably ask Sway, not me. That's Swaley to Swaley, some differences. They sit there and go, my God, but then who? The God they serve. That's the problem. They want you to serve their God, but they don't want them to do that. I don't want you to do that. But tell you who their God is or serve them. Either, but I'm gonna say it's specifically to like saying who my God is, specifying you don't know me. Okay, not that I'm looking at. One, drop, ceasefire, zero tolerance for friction. This don't take that and leave the outfit. Pretending that Ralph means words and I make something new. Where in actuality, you should come make that a half the outfit. And it's just the impossible as this is. It is worse when you can't feed your own face. What the fuck you said? This time. At the very start, there's a timer and a development issue. Bottleneck, HR, hospitality. Why would you request them have stamina to withstand you and your community family long enough to feed them longer than you can because they're there's a problem with um, being uh, asleep and not at rest. And I'm going to repeat that again. There's a problem with being asleep and not at rest. Okay. So half of the time, people don't know how to hold their breath long enough to know the They don't get in the water anymore. They don't go swimming through the void anymore. Not allowed. They don't go interacting with those places anymore the same because they didn't appreciate it when it was available. And anybody who didn't appreciate any sort of abyss small in our friendship didn't appreciate our voicemails because that's exactly how I received that. That you were leaving me any on any of your channels. If you ever left me a personal message, I love you. And I hold a space for you in the heaven of my heart. So it's gonna be like that. I don't change for shit like that. That ain't worth it to me to leave you out like that. But the moment you leave you out, bro, and I gotta fucking leave you to do your damage, and you may never come back, and you're irreplaceable to you. You don't want me to have my friend. No, you can't have my friend. But nigga, it's you. No, you can't have my friend. But it's you though. You can't have my friend. So I can't be friends with you. No, you can't have my friend. How am I supposed to recoup that? I'm the sweetest motherfucker, but that's what I get for being the sweetest motherfucker. I guess I know myself. I guess I do myself. A fancy way of placing limits on yourself requires you to take it all. Requires you to expose many oxygenated breaths of love because you could fall asleep. Somebody trying to hypnotize you in the background, saying words that mean something to them in etymology, speculation, even perspective. Say a lot to a lot of things for any personal reasons. Mm, a lot of time it doesn't necessarily mean I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. I'll be wrong about this one. I'll be really wrong about this one. I really feel like, yeah, I could do that. I want to see if anybody tell me is that something like that. Why did you fuck with a 5-year-old, bro? You didn't sodomize anybody. I've seen it be more respected than anybody else got as far as any survivor story. You didn't touch me, dude. And if you did, I'll see it for more goddamn eyes. So what you talking about, ceasefire? Zero tolerance. And I'm supposed to not say nothing. You know nothing. You dismissed our friendship. I said, okay, I know you don't get along with me all the time. I'm not part of your branch. Doesn't mean I gotta disrespect you. You said I didn't complete shit. That still don't mean I gotta disrespect you. You don't, again, none of us said I have to disrespect you though. So what are we talking about? I don't relate to why I have to be disrespectful just because you want to be. It don't sound like something that lasts a long time in this book. I mean, it sounds like if you wanted to fight, you would just throw yourself out in front of traffic. If that were your thing, you know, it's not like you really want an audience from that scenery, but you know, people ask me that their own questions. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not sure each one of you has your own friendship and relationship with me. Stop assuming that anybody else can be connected with your ass. Do you own Foot Locker? Are you kidding? Each of you individually that have interests and compassionate commonality, gorgeousness, your American soil family, separate foot. If you don't stand up, I don't know what to do with you. Your sovereign feet is your sovereign feet. Can't nobody pretend to mask freedom, put freedom over your face and say, this is freedom, when you know your sovereign feet can't be taken from your ass. And I'm not asking to microwave your ideology. Okay. You guys are in a listening mood for me too. This is what family does. And we listen because at my door is a space with a demarcation line. Since I am a Leo moon. Arcadia and Diana are very much family to me as Diana is part of my bloodline. So the confessional of the pastoral staff is either servitude or stewardship. Now, the differences are simple. In servitude, you have to follow the line. You have many animals, not micromanagers. You do your job, they do theirs. Don't get the shit fucking twisted. They're just not playing with your ass. They're freaking in the middle of a healing. So if you don't like the balance of red and black, the Ouroboros of chaos, you should not ask them for fame. Because you don't seem to know nothing about their flames. And I didn't grow up around twin flaming. I'm sovereign and complete, already born. By bloodline. So in the background, that dumb landscape, okay, look out for rocks over here. Okay? That's a different set of questions. A lot of people want to know what's going on. A lot of people know what's going on. Ask your elders. You have plenty of elders to ask. You need to know what's going on in your life right now. I'm telling you to clean out your ears. I promise you the extra layers of ozone, fluoride, and anything fluorescent has been sticking to you 24/7, whether you like your socks or not. Whether you got a pistol pot or pot. Whether you got a recreational or what. Whether you in the couch or spot. Whether you online or not. Whether you screen or not. Whether you screens or not. So as far as what you think this is, thank you. Stewardship is your sovereign complete walk that you have done the work for. Those milestones in between that breath when you roller coastered forward. And when you failed forward, you looked back and you said about face that forward right. Because the hindsight is always 2020, motherfuckers. And I'll keep my foresight. Thank you very much. American soil, American Vespucci. My peppy was right about you. I thank the Hamiltons because that's me. Hi, how you doing? I'm your favorite pocket protector, and it rains. I want you to know how much you are loved. I know how critical you are. I know how creative you are. Have you met each one individually? No, we needed the first introduction. It sucked. It's different. We've gone through spiritual withdrawal. We've gone through all of this hard work. We've needed the journalism and spiritual journalism to heal. We've got nurses, doctors, and everybody in between, and we're ready. See, but the difference is you needed to show up different. I'm not gonna do your job for you. I can't help you with that. Can't do it for you. I won't. It takes away from our friendship, and I want the best you've ever been, the best you can be as is. So as is, if that's what you bring to the table, we're gonna work this out for 2 years. And in that 2 years time, here we are. We are at the 26th quarter, and this has never been done before, ever before. So there's never gonna be another one like it, first and last. Always that. The E to the Z to the A to the we to the who. Vroom vroom, zoom zoom, zoom zoom zoom. See the fuck this? 90. What's that for? You know? What are those symbolics? Tetracycline, optimism, optimism, quantum physics, sentience, particle physics. What is your ergonomically correct body doing? Those are all questions. Because the background isn't lying. No. Look, it doesn't make the foreground lie either. Either. I should be trying to figure out what you mean. Start with you first, professional motor, and you might find you there first. Eyes perspective first. Person is professional motor. So third person would be your admin. You have to include both of you. You know, feminine, masculine, feminine. You got three right there. Then you're going for your fourth because your foundation is set. You got all four of your wheels, your toes, and your feet. Make sure you include your socks and everything that smells like your ass, including your upper lip if you need it to smell like your ass. That's a brave thing right there. Acknowledging your own functionality. Don't share that shit with others, please. Don't go to the fucking store, scratch your ass, and touch everything. Because don't do that. Please, I don't appreciate that. I get your hard work. Yeah, absolutely. You get to be rewarded. I know. Because we have beautiful pavement and things like that. There's nothing like it. Wait, now this toast, I mean, just general. You might want to know the toast. Okay? Toast is not going to let itself down. We've economically only seen ourselves forward, and we're not just transactional, we're consumer as well as bi-directional nurturing. There's no way to get anywhere. It's also not no because know where you are. You don't know you ask. Your neighbors are loving. I don't know what you're talking about. You never had to like them. I don't know who required you to like your neighbors. It's like asking somebody to require you when you're born to exist. They might say they had to exist after being born, though. But I'm not going to call it abortion, or anything like that. Miscarriage, nothing like that. Those are all different choice words. And the Lord became God. As soon as the Hughes decided a superior complex was needed, and they was going to have to rewrite everything to make it match. Well, America Vespucci, my honored Pappy, he say something about what he mean. And as far as your favorite pocket protector, you know Hamilton's always got your back, fam. I never pollute your soil, sir. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I got me. There's no way. I got me. There's no way. There's no way, man. Go past the street. She's gonna go. I know I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not doing this thing or any other perpetual virtual day you want to linear out. I do not care. I do not care. You better honor that man and his soil and his lineage, your family bloodline, and you know how many bloodline generations they body your feet at your soil, American soils. The separate print people are sapiosexuals, and should they marinate in the not homosexuals, not homosexuals, it's because they remembered they were not born that way. You used to be an androgynous and sexual creature. You used to be only born in that picture, having all them babies, because you didn't want to die alone, because you didn't want to be alone in the fucking woods, the only one left. What's an immortal to do eugenically? What's that? You'd have to separate the chromosomes, but you got the opposition of people who want to take over patents and pendings and turn it into something really boo-boo like ceasefire. $0 for fucking not let you killed off all of the libraries and such. Is that real or is that marketing with advertising? And you know Tuki, she's better at marketing and advertising than you are. I don't want to hear it. I don't. And you really bomb all the places I love and want to visit to see my family. Just kill off all my family and everything in it just to spite me. Just to spite me. Your loss, Amerigo Vespucci. You honor, sir. You honor my puppy. He honor you with good bloodline. Fucking remember their shit. And I keep my fucking skin. Bye bye. Do my job for me, not for you. Be in my own military, I have my own presidential guard. I don't need your I'm not crying for anybody. Prepared to honor the facts that you have no wherewithal with two sets of chromosomes. Feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine. You don't need your gender. You have body parts that you can actually tailor cosmetically. And it's perfectly. Not just perfect. It's been established that way, but should you look at it as an imperfect perfection? As an impossibility, you get to choose your gender. Yes, it's been taking many years. I mean, a lot of people deserve to know what the fuck they're talking about. They can't have the weed. No. Women aren't onto the weed, they cannot be born with one. Although they would like to, it's still a sort of submission. That's important for some people that is very, but to others who have a different tradition in their own household. You should probably ask them. They're not you. Don't you have your own household? You say it. So you say it, right? So you say it? Oh. Why speak out loud when everyone can hear what the fuck you're saying? Why would it matter if you're trying to assume remote viewing is telepathy and that there's no other way you could be psychic through a Shack test? Alan Turing is a great man. Ask him. Most of your life. You vision go anywhere. No. And yet in the air, you say, oh, I met him in the air. You met a familiar, a mimic, and a likeness. Well, no one can bear witness to my likeness better than you. My energy knows me. And those that come that way. I don't have to fight with my energy. Just like I don't have to fight with my shadow. I take my shadow low key. So I have low key and stumpy. Go figure, Diana's my girl. I'm not a man. And I was born a woman. Sure, sure. I was born a baby, girl. And then I grew up to be a child. And then I was a toddler. And then I was a young adult. Then I realized that mortgage was in my name. So were all the goddamn bills. And I'd walked into a booby trap. And I'm a nipple baby with a latchkey. And I'm excited because I could have taken my own spoon and rode off into the center and been a housewife. Done. I like my feet more. It's not that I didn't need my silver spoon. I like my feet more. I get one more. I get two more. My turn. Everybody else got to play in my energy. Yeah, my turn. Everybody else got to, yeah, I get it. My turn. I still got bills to pay too. Yeah, that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it to pay bills. That's what I want to put my energy to. I know you like this now. Let it be your ass and your feet though. And not the other way around. I'm not saying kiss your ass goodbye. I got part of an agnostic Quaker parish called me. I am a whole agnostic Quaker parish called me in Harrington and Tulsa. I figure I have to figure that out some different farmland way, but that's okay. For right now, I figure there's a lot of requests that are going to Congress. I make sure to get it there.
I'm going to deliver it by hand on feet. I figure that's positive because a lot of people deserve to just speak. They've come to confessionary for a reason. They're preparing themselves to speak in public. A lot of them don't want whiplash. A lot of them are trying with me because I'm their friend. And that's why people come to me. I'm your friend. And as long as you don't piss off our friendship, we cool. I'm not saying people don't die. I'm not killer no more. You can kill somebody with kindness. That's what you can do. I stopped killing people with kindness a long time ago. It's detrimental. Why I got to play video games in somebody's life that don't sound fun? Why is it the only way I get to be Hunger Games? That's it. That's it. That's what I get to look forward to. Oh, there's so many things you could be in life. Not when everybody wants to be a career murderer, a career prostitute, a career only fan, a career short, a career long, or just a career choice of their own choosing. Not a problem. All right, where's skills? Let's go. Right. Who's building what? No, we're here to steal from you, bitch. Oh, this is gonna be good. So, 100 generations later, the difficult part about this background that y'all call simulator matrix laws. If I were the Oracle in a simulation movie, then I would be telling you two things. One, I'm the author. You're welcome. How would you get to the conclusion of me being the mother of the Cyclops? You talking about Earth or his imagination? Because Earth's imagination is very brainy. I haven't stepped outside of brainy yet, and breathy, those are sounds called words we've chosen for its description, and the word became God. So you make sure you gospel out yourself and make sure you look who Gideon is first before you tell me about what you believe the truth is. On whose photos? Okay, get started where you don't begin. On my phone. Don't come to me like, oh, I'm here. You know, fucking you ain't shooting my phone. Right? Look at you. You treated my friend with all that disrespect, and that's how I look at you. And I fucking walk up on you. I'm like, yo, I want to hug, kiss your face. And I look and I realize my friend ain't fucking cared about themselves. What you say to me in the air, and I see you, you look like you ratted yourself down to the point of fucking consumption and gave two shits about yourself and everything material is all that you ever wanted it to be. And you looking at me like you hate me. Motherfucker, where's my friend in there? Looking at me like you fucking hate my guts. You left you behind. I brought you with me. What the fuck are you talking about? I brought our memories together. We built them shits, right? You said you was fucking there, right? In the cars. You said we was there. When Kippers was born. You said you was there for Kim. When Kippers was born. You said you was there. Prosper got his pay. You said, I stand firm. And she never let it fall because she knows her friendship. That don't mean they gotta be friends. Stop trying to put the fucking two together. I'm me. Who the fuck are you? Don't we got a friendship to work on? Why do you need to deflect and distract in the background for all that shit? What for? What kind of friend is that? Don't call yourself neighbor they tore daily. Just spine. Go with your own backbone. Post got his own spine. Go fucking hang out there or some shit. Don't get shot. Know where the fuck you are. When them lights come on, be the fuck aware. You don't know, you better ask somebody. It ain't shit my problem. I ain't got to like you. I love you. Ain't goddamn thing my fucking problem. I ain't about to make your shit my problem. Not even fucking funny. Act like you ain't been loving. Mm. So fucking shout out to Uncle Cletus. He know better too. Promise you. You speak one learned word on Cindy Lou Tarot one more time. Because one more again live is what's gonna say. It's what's gonna say. That's it. It's a phone call cellularly. That's all. You're supposed to get your personal reading done. You weren't supposed to take that shit personally, sit there and yell. You're supposed to be listening actively. Because that's exactly what she's asking you to do. And you know, we've not always gotten along. But you know what 2 years really does for that healing when you leave somebody's energy and you say, I'll give somebody a break. You'll give somebody a break, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my energy. Yeah. There was no disrespect. It was straight the fuck up. Somebody was playing with my energy in that goddamn background. I knew that. I've just been moving from your shit, man. And I've done it for every single one of you. I know when to remove shit from the background from your background and yours. It ain't mine either, but I know where it goes. I know what some shit goes. Maybe. That's what they say, right? Listen. When we live here and whatever time is live because I need to address what is and what isn't happening. I need to pick up the van and I would like you guys want to be able to do so. So I'm going to go and pick up some cash. That's what I'm going to do. It won't take me that long. So I am grateful and shout out to Jackson ATM because, bam, you already know touchdown. Like drop. And the drillers got fireworks. So do we know that. Who you are, you would be loved. And your own scan fam. Talk soon. Live. Or it'll just be up there. Gotta move, you know. Backsies. Nap. Man. Maybe. Never know.